So guys, let's see who we are facing in our first matchup for today. Now I'm hoping to get some interesting matchup, as you know, people will actually be playing a lot of Madoc. Okay, so it's another Battle Trance. Now this is gonna be interesting. So I do kind of want to win round 1 here, as you know, he can actually play, he may actually be playing Anagard, and that is gonna be an issue. Okay, so we do have one alchemy, that's good. Now maybe we are a bit surplus on bombs in our hand at the moment, but I don't really want to break our Ceres here, so I think we are gonna hold on to this hand. Let's start with our Crow Messengers. So maybe next turn we can put down our Protector. I'm kind of thinking of even giving him this tactical advantage. Alright, you don't really see these getting played in, well, we can actually play our bomb here. But you know what, we are gonna hold on to that. Let's take a pass. So next turn we can put down our Protector, and then we can use this ping, so that way if he has Cutting Slash, we are safe from that. At least our Protector is safe from that, and we can even put this on our Longship here. So yep, we also have to use our bombs here, as we kind of want to use them a bit early. So just before we play our Greatsword, we are gonna use our bomb, so that way. Okay, he used his Neuromancy for this. So he has an alchemy in his hand too. It's a Battle Trance after all. So let's put down our Protector. Let's damage that. Put boost on this. So our engines are kind of set up at this point. Now we can play these small bombs. Now given these are only okay, so maybe we should have saved that. Anyways, not a big issue, I think. Let's play this, as I do want units on both the rows, so our Madoc don't get pricked. Yep, that's perfect. So next turn we can put down our Greatsword, and we are also gonna use our Madoc, so Greatsword will already be on 7 points. And he passed. Okay, we haven't really played anything. So the thing is, should we hold on to our Ceres and the Shield Maidens, or should we just dump them? As they are good for thinning, but they are a big play too, so and we are kind of missing a lot of our end game cards here. So I do want Wildboar of the Sea, Covenant of Steel, and Yennefer in hand. Okay, this is a lot of bombs and stuff in hand, plus I do want to thin out our Ceres and Shield Maidens from the deck. So what should we start with? Greatsword? You know what, let's just go for that. Yep, that's good, that's good. So we're gonna play our Northern Wind here. But then again, the thing is that if our Madoc comes on melee, the next card he's gonna play on will be on, you know, ranged. So, you know, whatever then. So maybe now we can, you know, commit our Ceres here along with our leader charge. So I think he's gonna have to commit his Ceres too, since that will be a lot of points. Okay, that is also a commitment. Okay, so he played it. Okay, that's kind of smart. So is he devotion? Maybe. You know what, let's just go for this. Ceres play, as thinning is kind of important for us to get the cards we want. Yep, that's good. We can play this. I mean, should we? He's gonna gain 3 points from that, maybe. Anyways, let's just play that, as we are also getting 3 points for that, so you know, it's kind of okay. I'm stupid, man. So this only gets increased when we damage anything, so since we only damaged its armor, so maybe that wasn't a good play. But still, we are kind of, you know, 21 points ahead, so he may have to commit something big here. Yep, he is committing something big. That's good, so we can take a pause here. So he may commit his leader here. Yep. That is, you know, Yennefer is a good card to get out of him. So our Ceres did her work. Now both of our leaders are gone. But since he's playing Yennefer and all that, I think he has got, you know, Anagard in his hand too. So we are missing our Covenant of Steel, Neuromancy, Wild Boar of the Sea, a lot of cards. So we can get Covenant of Steel via Neuromancy. We don't really want this anymore. Okay. So we won't be getting Wild Boar of the Sea. That means we'll be losing a lot of points on, you know, Dagur. No, actually he may have Purification in his hand, since he's Devotion. I mean, I think he's Devotion. Okay.
Who's next? Any of you's got the courage?
That is a problem.
We'll show yous how blood spilling's done.
So the good thing here is that you know, even if he purifies or takes care of our defender, we can play one of the bomb and our Madoc will be on board, and then we can play our dagger. So once we use the order of our Madoc, the dagger will at least be on 7 points, so he won't be taken care of that easily.
Trust equally
Okay,
in heart
good,
and
good.
mind.
Let's play Yennefer
Best yield now.
while we can. Now we have to keep in mind that Anagard is Adrenaline 4 here, so you know, we do have a lot of special cards, so Chrono Singers. Okay, that makes sense. Now the thing is, maybe our Yennefer won't be doing that much here, as you know. So we have to get rid of that defender. That is actually gonna be an issue here. Alright, so you know, we are still not, I mean, we are only 1 point behind, but this is gonna be interesting. If he plays Anagard now, we are kind of screwed, as you know, we'll be losing some points on our Greatsword. And if he plays Sucrus here, then that's kind of a game over for us. If we can remove his defender, our red haze is looking pretty good here, as we have big values with, you know, priest and Draco total. Okay, so fortunately he does not really have Anagard. Yep, we kind of increased that by 1, but it's fine. Good. So yep, we kind of lost a lot of points on Greatsword. I kind of forgot about this, but you know, we can still get value from this. So next turn we are gonna play our, you know, Greatsword, so we get good value from that. Okay, that is a big problem. Big problem. That's good. Okay. So can we damage this by this? I don't really know if that's gonna work. Damage, and this prevents damage. Okay, that is kind of a problem. So let's play our...
I will lop off 3 heads with 1 blow.
I have no idea why I played it there. Okay, so this still gets, you know, healed, so that is kind of good. Yep, we are losing a lot of value here.
You wanna see a real
Okay.
sword?
So at least we can take care of his... Now, I mean, we might still lose her. Or we may actually... Okay, so, you know, we are not really gonna... Okay.
God save us. He's a madman.
So it looks like we might actually be, you know, losing her as...
The goddess protect you from all evil.
Okay, so we are not really gonna comment that. I think we won here. Yep, I mean that was really a very interesting matchup here. Okay, so we are playing against Frost, White Frost. So I don't really know how this is gonna go. So good thing is we do have Ceres and we have got our Crow Messengers. So let's remove Madoc. Now, you know, we do have Alchemy, so Crow Messengers in hand is good. You know what, let's just keep this hand. Alright. Okay, so he wants dominance. No, I mean, we don't really have that big removals in the deck anyways, so I don't really think we can do anything about it. So the thing is, we can go for our Ceres and use our leader. We'll be at 10. But is that worth it? Or maybe we can just play our Crow Messengers for now, and maybe we can use our Ceres and leader next turn. Now the thing is that he's gonna have Frost play units on both the rows, but Ceres needs to be played on melee. And so let's play our boat. So the thing is, even if we commit our Ceres and leader here, he can just use his, you know, Frost and take the dominance back. So we can use our Neuromancy for maybe a protector. Alright, so our ship is gone, but he has actually used his 1 leader charge, so that's good.
Are you cold, human insect?
Yep. Now the thing is, I don't really want to play any unit here. But we cannot play our bombs too. So maybe we can play our Greatsword as, you know, whatever damage it takes, we can just heal it back by damaging his units. Or he can just kill our Greatsword. So I wasn't really expecting so much removal from a frost deck. I mean, it does look pretty bad, but we do have 22 points playing Ceres, so you know, we can catch up pretty easily. So should we use our Neuromancy for a bomb or something? So you know what, maybe we can just go for Berserker or maybe a bomb here. Yep, just to deny him that dominance. And we have got our Madoc on board. So I kind of wanted Madoc to come on melee, so you know we can put that wild hunt unit down to and take dominance from him. Let's use our Madoc. And let's, maybe we can, you know, even play our Ceres here. So we'll be taking that dominance from him. Let's commit our leader. Yup, that's good. So we were, so you know, it won't be boosting now anymore, but I mean, he's gonna have more frost to take care of that 10-point unit. Alright, actually this is very good. Let's use our red haste to kill that beast. And our Madoc actually came on melee, so you know, we can put down that 8 points too. Alright, I have no idea what he's playing, as frost decks usually don't really have that many removal. So what should we play here? I mean, we can play our Decoction, but actually he has got beast, so you know, Decoction is gonna be useful later. So maybe we can play our Siegfried's right here for, yep, we do have Greatsword here, so I mean we can even go for Crow Messengers, but we do want dominance, so let's play for Greatsword on melee. So we have again taken the dominance, and let's hope Madoc attacks that wild hunt unit. Nope. Anyways, Madoc already did his work, so he has committed his entire leader here. Let's play our Decoction and kill that beast. Now his wild hunt unit again. Okay, so alright. Now we don't really have a pass here, as we're gonna lose 2 points and he's gonna gain 1, I think. So the thing is, I don't really want to commit any of these cards, as we do want them in for, you know, our later rounds, and we don't really have anything left, to be honest. But since we have committed so much, I'm actually thinking of putting down our Covenant of Steel. So you know what, yep, let's go ahead and play that.
Any of you's got the courage?
Now he does have dominance, so you know, and we are losing 2 points. Okay, I was kind of expecting him to take a pass. And we are still 1 point behind. Well, I mean, since we had committed everything, you know, leaving that round would be kind of a loss. So So now the thing is, we have played our daggers too, and you know what, I'm actually thinking of going for a 2-0 here, as you know, we cannot really, I mean, we have nothing left in our deck. So let's remove, I mean, not long, I mean, Berserker is actually good, to be honest, so let's just keep this hand. So let's play down our Greatsword, so next time we can play our Berserker. Yep, the thing is that he's gonna have a lot of frost and stupid cards, so we may actually get away with this. So we are obviously gonna play this in the same row. So I mean, we actually might lose here, but since we have, you know, went all in, let's go for it. And let's play Northern Wind here. I mean, it's just 5 points, but you know. So we actually won this game. Well, I mean, you know, that's how the Frost deck usually are. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. So we are playing against the annoying Precision Strike. No, you know, I mean, if he is the removal heavy, no units on board version, then it's kind of a very bad news for us, as our deck kind of struggles against heavy removal. So I mean, we have a lot of bombs here, so I think we can Protector is kind of better, and we do have one decoction in hand, so we can thin out our Crow Messengers, and you know, we can play our Protector first, then the 2 Greatswords, then maybe Berserker or something. But I don't really think, I mean, I don't really see any of our engines getting stick on board. No, yep, this is also kind of a, you know, weak point in our deck, as we don't really have that big removal in our deck anymore. So for now, let's just play our Crow Messengers. I think we are just gonna take an early pass in this round, as I don't really see us winning. So our red haze can be of a lot of points if, you know, his Cat Witcher is adjacent to that big sentry. I think we can get rid of its Cat Witcher. So what should we play? Should we just go with the plan and play Protector? No. 99% I'm sure that this is gonna get rebuked. Okay, so maybe he's not that heavy into removal. I mean, yep, of course, it's the most annoying deck in the game. So I mean, we can use our red haze, but I think we can let that Witcher grow for some more time. So maybe we can play our Greatsword now. I won't be surprised if we see another rebuke here. Okay, so it's Triad, but now there's an issue. The Cat Witcher next turn is gonna be on the right of the Triad, so our red haze is not really gonna kill it. Anyways, let's just put down our Berserker so we can start, you know, getting some value on our Greatsword. Now since this is 5, I think we are gonna get rebuked. Maybe forest protect. Yup. Alright, so I mean, he's already like, you know, way ahead, and he has got his 3 card engine set up, so we cannot really win against these 3 engines on board. Now let's hope that he doesn't bleed us in round 2, as we do have some, you know, very combo reliant cards that we don't really wanna, you know, go off. So I mean, this is an outright hand, we can remove that bomb. Maybe we can get rid of, okay, yep, that's better. So in case he try pass, we can just use our Neuromancy for a dump card. I don't think he's gonna, yep. So usually precision strike player either, you know, use their leader in round 1 or 2 or play justice, so they don't really break their hand in the final round. So let's just play our, you know, long ship now, as he may actually take a pass here. Okay, so he did take a pass. Now the thing is we cannot make 9 points here. I mean, we'll have to use our Ceres and leader, but I don't really want to commit that, as we are gonna need some points in round 3. So either we play our Ceres or leader, or we actually play 2 cards here, as none of these, I think, I mean, Red Haze is just gonna play for 3 points here. Okay, this is an issue. Should we use leader and Ceres, or okay, I mean, we may actually lose this because of us going 1 card down, but I don't really want to commit our Ceres and leader here. Let's use our Neuromancy for this bomb, as we're not really going to use this in round 3. Yep, and now we can take a pass. Alright, so that's round 2 in bag. Now granted, we are kind of 1 card, you know, less than him, but we have a big play here in Ceres and our leader. Now this is not really a good hand, but I don't really want to break our Ceres, so you know what, let's do it. Okay, so we kind of got lucky there. Now what should we start with? Maybe we can start with our Ceres and leader. No, actually Siegfried's right would actually be good here, as you know, he can take care of our defender pretty easily using a rebuke and his entire leader. So I don't really want to play our defender that early. So maybe, you know what, let's just play Forest Protector. Yep, we are actually gonna play all our cards on melee, I think, as our Dagur needs to be played on melee row, and I don't really want to distribute cards against Squirtle. Now, yep, his Kazurus is gonna be pretty strong, since we are gonna play all our cards on melee, but we can take care of it via decoction, and maybe, you know, we should be good. So maybe next play. Alright, so let's play our defender now, and next turn we can put down our Yennefer and then our Dagur. Alright, now this is a big issue. You know, that pyrotechnician's 4 damage on board. I mean, I don't really think we should be playing our Yennefer or Dagur with that 4 damage on board. Now we can decoction it, but I mean, we can also use our red haze, but that is not really gonna remove that pyrotechnician. So maybe we can just go for our Ceres and leader play.
Step careful there.
Now the thing is, even if he doesn't really uses his 4 damage, the probability of that 4 damage hitting us, hitting our Dagur and Yennefer is gonna be pretty less with so many units on board. Alright, he used it and he got super lucky and that hit our defender. So now just a rebuke can take care of our defender. So that is pretty bad. Alright, so maybe he doesn't really have rebuke. So anyways, good for us. Let's play our Yennefer. Let's play it here. We are not really gonna play on either sides as he may have that card that destroys the rightmost unit. Okay, so that sentry is a big issue, to be honest.
Humans are scum. I prefer elves,
And now we have to deal with Cat Witcher too. I mean, we can use decoction, but decoction is saved for Gaseous. Anyways, let's just play our Dagur for now and use the Order of Yennefer. So yep, we have already set up our engines at this point, so we are kind of looking pretty good. Now I have no idea why he's not playing his leader and getting rid of our defender, as he can do it pretty easily. So alright, I wasn't expecting a Zoltan's company in this deck. So so since he's playing Zoltan's company, I think he's gonna have Gate in too. Now our red haze is looking as good as it can be, so you know what, let's play our red haze and remove that dryad. I think that's the best play we can get right now. Or should we play Northern Gwent? And maybe next turn we can use our red haze to get rid of that picture. I'm not really sure. Yep. Let's use just Northern Gwent. Now the bad problem, now the issue here is that Madoc is on melee. Now we have to, play our bombs carefully, as Wild Boar needs to be played on melee. So we don't really want to fill all these spaces there. So anyways, next turn we can use our red haze to get rid of that pesky Cat Witcher. Alright, that's kind of big. I mean, he could have, gotten rid of our defender pretty easily in the early rounds. In the early turns. Okay, now this is a big issue here. So should we, we'll have to commit our red haze now, as if we play it next turn, we are not able. Alright, I kind of made a mistake here. We should have used the order of Madoc first before playing the bomb. So now, you know what, we might actually be losing because of that mistake. Okay, so that was pretty stupid on my part.
To play with my prey, I enjoy that the most.
And he has already caught up. Let's remove that Greatswords. Let's play a Yennefer. Okay, so our Dagur, and our Dagur is kind of keeping us in the game. Now let's hope he doesn't really have heat wave or something. And here comes another rebuke. So I mean, our Yennefer wasn't doing that much anyways, so it's fine. Plus we have got damage unit on both the rows, so I think our wild bow should be enough. Alright, so we are 30 points ahead, but he has got 2 cards and he still has got Sentry and Catwitcher on board, and he has got Gaten. Okay, that is gonna be a lot of points with Sentry on board. Well, that turns out to be pretty easy win. I mean, his last card was kind of super bad, but still. So guys, this is actually my first matchup, and I'm actually recording it on mobile. So we are playing against Arachus Swarm. Now this is gonna be an interesting matchup. So we can remove these shield maidens first of all. Now we don't really need Madoc in hand, as we can summon it using our bomb cards. So yep. Alright, so this is an alright hand. Granted, we are kind of missing our Grow Messengers and also Neuromancy, but I think they should still work. So maybe should we start with our Ceres here? Maybe. So let's commit our leader here too, as that's the only use of our leader here. Yep, so we are actually 22 points ahead in our very first move, but he must be having predatory dive, so this is actually a good play. So this way we are not really using our engines. Now maybe next turn we can put down our protector, and after that maybe we can play our berserker here. I'm not really sure, or we can even go for these bomb cards. Alright. Well, we are not really playing Lippy, so that's perfectly fine. So what should we play here? Yep, let's just go with our protector here.
Either with my shield or on it.
Now maybe next turn we can play our berserker. Alright. Now he's gonna have adrenaline rush, so let's hope our berserker attacks that drone. So yep, let's take a pause, and very good, so we have actually got rid of that, so that is kind of good. Okay. Let's put down our greatsword. So now we can play our bomb and Madoc, so that way we are gonna get 2 times the boost via, you know, greatsword. Okay, so yep, let's play this on that. That's good. So looks like our opponent is seeing this card for the very first time. Yep, this is actually, you know, my first match with this card too, so not really sure how this is gonna work. Okay, I mean, it can kind of come out from the graveyard. So what should we... Okay, we are kind of losing 1 point there on melee, but whatever, you know. So we are I mean, we are pretty ahead here. Yep, that's good play. So yep, now we can again play our bomb. So, you know, Madoc is again gonna come back as this gets summoned, and there is no timer on that, so yeah. I mean, this is a sick card, especially with, you know, greatswords, as we are actually, you know, gaining double the amount for every bomb we play, so that's pretty sick. Now we can kind of pass here, but I don't really wanna get bleed with this deck, as, you know, we do need these combos in our hand. So let's just go for decoction on that Noon Wraith. I think that's kind of the best bet here. Yep. Yep, so I think he's gonna be taking a pass here, as I don't really see him. Yep. So that's round 1 in bag. That's good. Now we are not really gonna bleed with this deck in round 2, so we are straight gonna take a pass. But we are kind of missing few good cards. Okay, we have got Covenant of Steel, and we have also got our Crew Messengers, and we have got, you know, 1 alchemy card in hand, so we can thin them out. Is this good enough? I mean, this is good. Yep. So let's just take a pass. We are kind of missing our, you know, Dagur and Neuromancy. So we do kind of have to get lucky with our draws for the next round. Okay. Okay. So we can remove that. Well, I mean, Dagur is very important, so yep, that's great. So even though we are missing Neuromancy, I think we still have everything that we want in our hand, so that's good. So I think he removed our Madoc. Yep. I mean, we don't really have any bombs in our hand anymore, so I don't really think we are losing any value on that. So now that we have thinner Crew Messengers, I think next we can play our Covenant of Steel. Yup. Let's hope he doesn't have Heat Wave, or even if he has Heat Wave, he doesn't really have any more removal other than that. Okay, he does have Neuromancy. Okay. What the fuck is that? Okay. So he kind of purified our defender, which is kind of bad, as we did had Siegfried's right in case he Curse of Corruption that. So anyways, let's just set up our long ships and take care of those 1-point drones. So his Glissary is not really that strong. So purify and damage an enemy. Okay, I mean, you don't really see that card that often. and he's playing that too. So let's put down our protector so we can, you know, so yep, for every self damage we're getting 1 point from protector, so that's kind of okay. There's Phantom and he committed his charges too, so he really wants to get rid of our defender, huh? Anyways, let's just play our Yennefer. I mean, next turn, or you know, let's play our Yennefer on the side of protector. Now the thing is that our defender is gonna be killed this turn, but we do have Siegfried's right, so we can, you know, put defender back on melee, and maybe then we can set up our dagger here. Now if he has any more removal, he can actually take care of our Yennefer pretty easily. But looks like he doesn't really have that many removal. Okay, I mean that's perfectly fine, so let's play Siegfried's right and bring back our defender on melee. And let's use our Yennefer's charge. Now we are kind of, you know, losing a lot of value on by not playing dagger early, but I mean we are still 3 points ahead, so we should be pretty good here. Okay, so let's put down our dagger. Let's play Yennefer again, and you know, our Wild Boar of the Sea is gonna be pretty big here, so I think this is an easy win, even if he has Glusty. Okay, so he had Heat Wave all along. Okay, so he has leader charges left too. I don't know why they are not coming on the, why the number is not showing on the screen. Anyways, let's play our, yep.